Hi everybody, Theresa here. I thought I'd come on here and talk a little bit. Kind of had an epiphany about why I react the way I do to some things in my life. And that kind of got spurred on by us running into all those old photographs and scrapbooks last night. Running upon those, yes, we were delighted to see all the pictures and everything, but also was bittersweet. Because, yes, number one, a lot of those people, some of those people have passed on. Some of those people have chose to exit our life that are still alive. You know, some of them without explanation. And, without, sadly, in both of our families, people just shut the door and they don't explain why and they don't want to work on anything. And there's nothing you can do. If somebody does that, you can just leave your door open and hope maybe sometime they'll come back, apologize, and explain. Hasn't happened, probably won't. We even have family that lives half a block away, haven't been over to our house in 15 years. Now you guys probably understand even more why we are so desperate to move. It is not healthy for us mentally to even be here any longer. Because, we feel like both sides of our family, even to a great degree with our children, that we no longer even exist. We have one daughter, our oldest daughter, who never contacts us, never responds if we contact her, won't even tell us why, and we haven't gotten to see our grandson from her in 2 years now. And the other one is very limited, it's all, our doing mainly on that, but it dawned on me, though, thinking about it, why I am so afraid to make new friendships and new relationships. It's not that I don't want to, because I would love to have a close friend, but every time I make a close friend, they suddenly just go away. And that has been a pattern in my life since early childhood. That anytime you get close to somebody, then all of a sudden they just go away. Whether it was family members, or it was friends, and even to this day, somebody who I considered my best friend, all of a sudden I'm just not hearing anything from her at all. And last time I tried to talk to her and stuff, it was like, give me my space. So that's all I can do is give her space, but it hurts my heart, I'm worried, I hope she's alright, but it's been a sad history throughout my life. I had somebody I considered my best friend so many years ago. She is dead now. Truly passed away. And I even set it up for her to clean my grandmother's house. She got paid for it. And that's what she did. And my grandmother was looking for somebody, and I thought, well, that's a perfect fit. Because she had worked for my grandparents before. Well, in turn, what she did was basically took my grandparents for a ride for so much money, and so many items that came up missing. I also told my grandmother all these lies about me. And, kind of caused a rift there. And, I felt like I couldn't even really go over there anymore, That was really painful. Because this woman was even the best matron, matron of honor at my wedding and everything else. But, and my husband's experienced that a lot. The moment he and I got together, and he just didn't have all this free time and stuff, before he was the only one that was single, so, he would kind of work around everybody else's time, and he was the only one that usually had any money on him because he didn't have any kids or a wife or anything. Once that changed, then it was kind of like everybody just dropped him. You know. Do you ever wonder, does people not sit there and realize how hurtful that is? You know, it's like anymore if somebody says, oh, you know, let's get together and do something. I don't even get excited because I know it's probably not going to happen. You know, yeah, I would love to, you know, have somebody to go, you know, even go to the Dollar Tree with, or go to the beauty salon once in a while, or go have a cup of coffee, or, you know, something like that. But, you know, people don't seem to value friendship anymore. And I mean, it's gotten worse and worse over the years with family too. And I mean, you know, I would love to be invited to do anything, especially if it doesn't cost a lot of money. I mean, you know, if somebody's willing to, you know, put my wheelchair in the back of their vehicle, so if need be they could push me, you know, if we're going through a big store or through the mall or something, you know. But you know, that it kind of dawned on me why I am the way I am is because every time I get close to somebody, then they go away. I mean, you know, anytime I really, really looked forward to speaking every morning to this one friend of mine. Really look forward to that. And then all of a sudden, just nothing. And I know she's going through a hard time, but, you know, we all are, and I don't understand why she just kind of vanished. You know, just kind of vanished. But, you know, I just hope she's okay. But yeah, now I know why I'm, you know, that way. Where I am emotionally afraid to try to have friendships anymore, because every time, then it's like they drop the ball. You know. Not too long ago, I thought I was developing a friendship with a woman here in town. We've been casual friends for years. We were going to do some crafts and stuff together, you know. Well, I kind of would like to get outside of the house some. And, you know, not knowing where all my craft stuff is, and not, you know, trying to downsize everything. But I would have been happy just to, you know, gotten together over a cup of coffee and talk. Well, it being that she had some stuff going on, so she wasn't sure if she could make it, which is fine. Well, then I had to say, let's go ahead and cancel this, because, you know, she wasn't sure anyway, because we had to put our dog to sleep, Max, remember? Didn't hear from her for well over a week after that. Finally, when I asked her, well, she was waiting, you know, and it's like I didn't even hear a word. It wasn't even a, I'm sorry you lost your dog, or, you know, F off, or anything. You know. Like, okay. You know. Fine for me to be understanding, because, you know, you think you have some hot date, you might get laid, but, you know, when you have something real happen, like, you know, putting a beloved pet that you've had for 14 years down, then nothing. But I'm hoping when we move, we'll develop some friendships and stuff. That would be nice. You know, that would be really nice. I'd like to have a nice friend to, you know, talk with and share crafts and stuff, you know. So, but I just want to come on here and just say I finally realized that's why I'm so afraid and stuff, is because how our families have just pulled away and forgotten we exist, and you know, friends are that way. I mean, take for instance the town that we live in. We lived here for 17 years. Do you know we have not one friend out here? We've not one friend. My neighbors are not friendly at all. I mean, When we first moved in, we had a few neighbors we were friendly with, like the ones on either side of us and the ones behind us. Well, they've all moved. And the new ones, no, they're not friendly at all. I've tried repeatedly to say hi to the women on either side of me. No, sirree, Bob. Okay. You know. But, thank goodness I have you guys. You know. So anyway, I'm going to go make some cookies. Like I said, I try to bake something once a week, a little something. And then I think my husband and I are going to run into town this evening because we've got to pay a bill, and I need to get out of the house for a little bit. So anyway, I love you guys. I think you're awesome, and I will talk to you later. Bye.